G'day everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Now in this one, I'll be showing you guys how to make beautiful melodies for Central C that sound like so. Now, if you want to download that loop and many others, I'll be leaving a link to my Artist Connect in the description where you guys can download that one. And if you too want to start sending your own loops out to Billboard producers around the globe, I'll be leaving an affiliate link in the description where you guys can save up to $3 off your first month. But if you are new here, I would greatly appreciate it if you do punch that subscribe button for me. And while you're at it, you might as well flick the bell so you get notified every single time that I upload a video. But with that one being said, let's get into FL Studio and let's deconstruct this sample. Okay, so here we are inside of FL Studio, and as you can see with this sample, it is fairly simple as we only have 2 layers of piano, 1 bass, 2 layers of vocals, 1 layer of texture, and then 1 layer of percussion. Now the first element of this sample, the foundation, comes in from Contact, and the preset that we are using with that one is the Noir Felt, the bank being the Emotional Felt. Now, the pattern that we are playing is something really simple as we are only utilizing 2 chords. Now, we are at a BPM of 97 and we are working in the key of F minor. And the first chord that we do actually use is something a little bit unconventional. You would think if I'm working in the key of F minor that the first chord would be an F minor. In this case, it's actually an A sharp minor. What I mean by that one is we have the A sharp, the C sharp, and the F. We grab the F, bump that one down an octave, but then we grab the root note, being the A sharp, bump that one down an octave as well. The second chord is actually an F minor, where we go F, G sharp, C, but then we grab the F, bump that one up an octave, but the root note, instead of it being an F, is actually the G sharp. We copy and paste that one over one more time, but for this second part, we give it a little bit of variance where we get rid of the A sharp, and in context, this is what the foundation sounds like. As you can hear, really simple, really repetitive as well. Going on to the effects with the piano, we honestly kept it really simple as we just have a smart EQ coming in, just doing a really quick EQ. Then after that, we bring in a Soothe 2, which we are using the full range piano mid side. The next element of this sample comes in from Contact yet again. The preset being the Emotional Felt. It is the exact same piano as the chords. I just wanted a different instance because we're actually going to drown this one out with reverb. Going on to the pattern, we honestly kept it really simple as we start with the F and then we do a downwards run where it goes D sharp, C sharp, C before we drop it down to the G sharp. Then we go up by going up to the A sharp, to D sharp, down to A sharp yet again, up to the C before ending it on the G sharp yet again. But in context, this is what the counter piano sounds like. As you can hear, it is honestly really simplistic. Going on to the effects with the counter piano, we honestly kept it really simple as all we have yet again is a smart EQ doing a quick EQ and then another instance of Soothe, which we are using the piano enhancer. Now both pianos get routed over to this reverb bus. The first piano, we have it on a mix of 66. Now for the second piano, like I said, we wanted to drown that one out a little bit more. So going on to the reverb bus of that one, as you can see, we actually have the wet dry being bumped up to 100%. It is completely drowned out in reverb. Going on to the next element of this sample, it comes in from Serum. The preset that we are using, surprise, surprise, the low rumble. And if you do want to download this preset, I'll be leaving a link to it in the description where you guys can get it completely for free. Going on to the pattern that we are playing, we are just simply following the root notes, where we go A sharp down to G, copy, paste that one over, and we end up with a bass line that sounds like so. Honestly, just a really simplistic bass line. Going on to the effects with the bass, we honestly kept it really simple, as all we have is just an EQ getting rid of a lot of low end. We're honestly treating this one as a sub bass, where we get rid of everything besides 90 Hz and below. Last but not least, we bring in another instance of smart EQ, where we are boosting a lot of the low end. Going on to the next elements of this sample, it is two vocals that come in from Splice. The first one sounds like so. And the second vocal sounds like so. Now for the second vocal, I didn't want the whole thing playing. I honestly liked how the first hit initially sounded, so all I did is I just cut that one up, and as you can see in the playlist, we have it playing every now and then, just being used as an accent. Going on to the effects with both the vocals, starting off with the first one, we have a cymatics origin come in, which we are degrading the vocal just a little bit, and then we have a smart EQ come in, where we are just doing a quick EQ with it. The second vocal, practically the exact same, cymatics origin, but we degraded it a little bit more, and then another instance of smart EQ. Going on to the next element of this sample, it is simply just a vinyl texture which comes in from Carvy's mini stash kit. The final element of this sample is a percussion hit which comes in from the Carvy mini stash kit. And in context, it sounds like so. But yeah, that is how you can make really beautiful melodies for artists such as Central C inside of FL Studio. If you are new here yet again, I would greatly appreciate it if you do punch that subscribe button. And while you're at it, you might as well flick the bell so you get notified every single time that I upload a video. If you do want to download this loop and many others, I'll be leaving a link to my Artist Connect in the description where you guys can download it completely for free. Now, if you do want to start sending your own loops out to Billboard producers around the globe, I will also be leaving an affiliate link in the description where you guys can save up to $3 off your first month. But with that one being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time for another video.